Hey guys, Papa Pete back in today, another pickup video, and today I haven't had any additions for my Atari 2600 collection in a long time, specifically my Activision collection, and I love collecting the Activision games for the Atari 2600. Not all complete in box anymore. I got to try to get some of those cartridges. I really sort of hit a barrier there for a while, but now I've started to pick up a few not complete in box, and it's really kicked off again. So today I've got a bunch of games that I picked up from John Black on the AtariAge marketplace for my Atari 2600. Coco, these are going to be some really great games. Stick around, we'll be back in a moment.
Papa Pete, the old ass gamer. Papa Pete, the old ass gamer. If you haven't grown up by the age of 50, you don't have to.
After the video, don't forget to check out IntellivisionCollector.com for all your Intellivision needs. That's IntellivisionCollector.com. Alright, Coco, can't wait to open those Atari 2600 games, but first I have to have that special craft beer, and I've got one from a brewery that I haven't had one from in quite a while, but it's one of my favorites. It's Boxing Rock Brewing in Nova Scotia. I can't remember exactly what town. I think it is Shelburne, Nova Scotia. Oh yeah, I love the stuff from Boxing Rock, and what we have here is a Hunky Dory Pale Ale. Picked it up last time I was down in Nova Scotia, I think just about 2 or 3 weeks ago. And the last time that happened, I ruined my keyboard. But that's okay. I don't know why I did that. But we'll get her into the glass here, and I'll get that dried up afterwards. Funny when it happens. Sometimes it's a sign that the beer's gone bad, but this smells good, and it looks good. That's why you never keep the games out when you're opening the beer, right? Once you get the beer open, it's okay, but not while you're doing it. So this has got a great little color here. Oh, good odor, good aroma, I guess I should say. Not bad. You know, it's not my favorite Boxing Rock that I've ever had, but maybe it just wasn't that fresh, or I don't know, but it's got a nice color. The taste isn't too bad. It's only 5% alcohol. Overall, I'd say give it a shot. It's certainly not a bad beer. Not one of my favorites that I've had. Like I said, man, I've had some Boxing Rock what I really, really liked. Yeah, this one's sort of middle of the road. Anyway, if you get the opportunity, try it out. Cheers. Alright guys, I got 3 boxes from John here that I bought over the last month or 2 months, I'd say. And it's amazing the games that he finds and picks up and sells onto the AtariAge marketplace. And yeah, all Atari 2600 games. At least that's what I've seen. I think he may have a few other things too. But it's phenomenal, some of the pickups that he gets. And of course, y'all know that I'm trying to collect the Rainbow Box collection. I'm not trying to collect all Atari 2600 games, but I am trying to get like different subsets. Probably the most important one, like I said, the Rainbow Boxes, of which I'm only missing basic math. There's no basic math here. I will give you that spoiler right now. But I'm also trying to work on the Activision set. There's 44 different Activision, and I was stuck on 35 for quite a while, and I think I picked up 3 since. Ghostbusters, Cosmic Commuter, and Crackpots. One other one as well, which I can't remember right off the top of my head, but maybe that's what I'm thinking of in here. Anyway, so when John has games on there, I really like looking at them because he's very good, very, very good prices, and great shipping, and quality stuff. I'd love to know where he finds it. He's out of Minnesota. But anyway, the first game that I picked up, I especially wanted, these are just boxes mostly. I'm going to get some cartridges for them, but this is just a box. But I picked up a box of Clacks. Clacks is the last game made for the Atari 2600, and of course Clacks is a game that's recently out for the Intellivision by Dr. Ports, and a game that I covered quite a few months ago in a little bit of a pre-release review on the Indie Homebrew Spotlight, which is now the Indie Homebrew News and Spotlight. But anyway, so there's something about Clacks. He had the box there for sale, so I just wanted to make sure I got that box. Carts probably is pretty inexpensive actually online. You can find it, but to find it complete, and I didn't have to pay a whole lot for just this box. So great addition right there, the box for Clacks. And I'm careful, I got all the best cleaned up too. Next up is a very classic. Look at this. This is pristine. A copy of Joust. Silver box. I don't have a whole lot of the silver box games. A lot of the newer arcade hits and such. And this one is in just amazing condition. Cartridge inside. I mean, this is not a difficult game to get per se. It's not typically an expensive game. And I got a very, very good deal from John. Thank you very much for that, John. And man, I can't fathom getting one in better condition than this one right here. And as for the game itself, Joust. Whether it's the Atari 2600 version or play it on main, the arcade version, just a fantastic game. I'm not very good at it, but it's always fun to play. So, very happy. Thank you, John. And that, like I said, that is complete in box. Now, the next one is an actual upgrade that I bought. And it is for my Activision collection. And what I got was a new copy of Laser Blast. Now, my copy of Laser Blast, which I'm going to reach over and pick out right here, there it is, isn't too awfully bad, but I had one bad corner of the box right here. So I wanted to pick this one up while I had the opportunity for a few dollars because it is absolutely beautiful. So I'll probably sell this one or trade it for something else and replace it with this wonderful copy that I got from John. Man, again, just like with Joust, I can't fathom getting a box in any better condition than this one. Laser Blast. That's a classic game. I can remember when it came out, one of the very first Activision games, and then having commercials for it on the radio. And it's like, it was so cool. It's like I do Freeway and Laser Blast for two of the most popular games that were different. Because instead of shooting up at the ships, you were the ship shooting down at the earth. It was just such a weird idea. So on to the next one. This one is a special one. This is one that I really sincerely didn't think that I'd ever get. Now, quite obviously, you can tell from the size of it, this is going to be a cartridge only, and that's okay. This game has gone through the roof in recent years, I'll say, or last couple years. Hopefully I can get this open here. Oh, there we go. And like I said, you do not see it very often. If you go on to eBay, for example, and look for it, sometimes there's not even any copies of it there. So let's get rid of that. And any idea what it is yet? It's for, again, my Activision collection, one of the more difficult ones to get. And it is a copy of Beam Rider. I have it for the Intellivision Complete in Box, which was very obtainable a couple years ago, but for whatever reason, it is extremely difficult to get this game. Probably a lot of the reasons, it's a combination of rarity, and it's a combination of the fact that it really is a fantastic game to play. So there's another one for my Activision collection that I didn't already have. So very, very happy to add Beam Rider to my collection. If I manage to pick up the boxing manual, I will. But for now, at least I have the cartridge, so beautiful. So I still got one more from John, and how's it going to top Beam Rider? Well, pretty hard to top Beam Rider actually, but I'm going to give you a hint right now. You can tell by the size of the box, this is not cartridge only. And it's good because I've given John now my list of the games that I need for my Activision collection, and he's watching out for me. So he messaged me the other day, and he said, hey, I have a copy of this. Are you ready? Do you want it? And he gave me a very, very good price. We'll get rid of the box. Oh. That open here. And what I got from him, one of the few that I still needed, I got a complete in-box copy of Private Eye. Private Eye is sort of a neat little game. I wasn't even aware of it back in the day. I don't remember. I got to check. It probably came out in like 84. Very late. Yes, 84 Activision. So it was really after the crash. It was probably one that was already designed and they hadn't managed to get it out yet. Or before the crash, so they still put it out. And I mean, at 84, I was in grade 12, off doing this and that, probably gotten away from the games a little bit, so I hadn't even heard of this till recent years. And but I've seen some gameplay in it. I've played it a little bit in emulation. And it's a neat game. It's a game where you drive a car through the streets trying to find trying to solve a mystery anyway, and you have to jump and avoid obstacles and catch crooks, and there's a gun, and anyway, it's probably a game. Check it out. This is the kind of game that I really would like to learn how to play, because what it reminds me of is a lot like a game like Adventure or like Superman, and I love those games. Once you figure them out, I just find them to be a lot of fun. And I even like the repetition of them to a degree, just trying to do a little bit faster. But anyway, again, it's a game that I won't say I totally given up on because it isn't super expensive, but it's a darn hard to find in this type of condition. I'm just so happy to finally have a copy of Private Eye in my Activision collection. Well, guys, that's it for today's pickup video. Thank you, John, once again for these great games. Awesome additions for my Activision collection. The box for Clacks. Can't wait to fill that up. I got to go on eBay, baby, right now. Take a look, see if I can find a Clacks cartridge. And absolutely beautiful copies of Joust and Laser Blast. So, man, it doesn't get any better than that. Anyway, guys, thanks a lot for spending a little bit of time with Coco and I here today. Are you okay, Coco? Yeah, she seems to be doing pretty good. And we'll see you next time when I get some more pickups, because as Coco knows, I'm probably going to get some more pickups. Take care.
Papa Pete, the old ass gamer. Papa Pete, the old ass gamer. If you haven't grown up by the age,
Watching Papa Pete, the old guy gamer.
what the hell?